Hello, my name is Dr. Brett Deacon. I'm a clinical psychologist and a psychology professor. You have just been informed that you have been experiencing psychotic symptoms and have been diagnosed with the mental illness called schizophrenia. The purpose of this video is to provide you with some basic information about schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is a chronic, severe brain disorder that affects about 1% of Americans. Schizophrenia is an example of a psychotic disorder in which a person experiences a distortion or loss of contact with reality. People with psychotic disorders may experience positive, negative, and cognitive symptoms, such as hallucinations, delusions, thought, and movement disorders. Hallucinations can involve hearing voices speaking when there is no one there, or smelling, seeing, and feeling things that no one else can. Delusions are strongly held false beliefs that are not shared by others and are not amenable to change. An example is a person believing that their neighbors can control their behavior with magnetic waves. Thought disorders are unusual or dysfunctional ways of thinking and can reflect an inability to concentrate or organize thoughts. Movement disorders may appear as agitated body movements. Individuals experiencing schizophrenia may also suffer cognitive difficulties and negative symptoms. They may lack pleasure, appear inexpressive, and be unmotivated. Scientific studies have revealed that schizophrenia is a biologically based brain disease that is no different than any other medical disease like diabetes. Scientists believe that schizophrenia is caused by a combination of biological factors, including genes, chemical imbalances in the brain, and dysfunctional brain structure and function. Scientists have found that our genes play an important role in the development of schizophrenia. The disease tends to run in families. People who have a first-degree relative with schizophrenia, like a parent or sibling, are significantly more likely to develop schizophrenia than those who do not. Studies using twins have shown that a person with an identical twin with the disease is at highest risk, having a 40 to 65% chance of developing schizophrenia. Although no one gene has been found to be the cause of schizophrenia, scientists believe that variations in several genes place individuals at increased risk for the development of the disease. Other studies suggest that people with schizophrenia have higher rates of a rare genetic mutation involving hundreds of different genes that disrupt brain development and cause malfunctions in brain chemicals. Current research also suggests that schizophrenia results from a chemical imbalance in the brain involving neurotransmitters called dopamine and glutamate. Neurotransmitters are substances that allow brain cells to communicate with each other and are important in regulating movement, emotions, social behavior, and self-awareness. Excessive dopamine levels in the brain have been linked with psychotic symptoms, specifically the presence of hallucinations and delusions. Finally, scientists have used brain imaging techniques to show that individuals with the disease have defects in brain structure and function as compared to people without schizophrenia. For example, people with schizophrenia have less gray matter and experience deficits in brain areas that serve to process information. In addition, abnormalities within the fluid-filled cavities at the center of the brain, called ventricles, have been identified in patients with schizophrenia using brain scans. These ventricles are responsible for chemical stability and the provision of nutrients to the brain. In summary, modern science indicates that schizophrenia is a real medical disease caused by abnormalities in genetics, neurotransmitter levels, and brain structure and function. I hope that learning about the factors that cause schizophrenia has been helpful to you in understanding a bit more about the illness.